10 most common last names in the world. 10. Müller. Greater than 1 million people. The German word Müller means miller. It's the most common family name in Germany and Switzerland. It's also the 5th most common in Austria. Other forms include Müller, Miller, and Mahler. Many of these families have their own crests. They often incorporate milling iconography, such as windmills or mill wheels. 9. Smirnov. Greater than 2.5 million people. Smirnov is the most common surname in Russia. The feminine version is Smirnova. It's counted as one name in Russia. The name is derived from the adjective Smirny. It means meek or quiet. Smirnov is a westernized version of the same name. 8. Smith. Greater than 4 million people. The name Smith is of English origin. It's the most common last name in the UK, the US, and Australia. It's also the 2nd most common in Canada. The word smith comes from the Anglo-Saxon smitten, to strike. Blacksmithing was one of the first specialist jobs. 7. Hernandez. Greater than 8 million people. Hernandez is a Spanish and Portuguese surname. It came into common use around the 15th century. The name was originally a patronymic, so it means son of Hernan. This surname is prevalent in Mexico, Chile, Spain, Cuba, and the US. 6. Gonzalez. Greater than 10 million people. Gonzalez is a family name that originated in Spain. It's the 2nd most common surname there. 2.08% of the population bear this name. It's also very popular in Latin America. Gonzalez is the most common surname in Argentina, Chile, Venezuela, and Paraguay. It means son of Gonzalo. 5. Garcia. Greater than 10 million people. This name is common in the Americas, the Philippines, and Spain. Garcia was a common first name in early medieval Iberia. Thus, the last name means son of Garcia. The name may come from the Basque arts, meaning bear. Garcia is the most common surname in Spain. 4. Nguyen. Greater than 36 million people. Nguyen is the most common Vietnamese family name. It's sometimes abbreviated as Ng. Approximately 39% of Vietnamese have this surname. It's also prevalent in the Vietnamese diaspora. Nguyen is the 7th most common family name in Australia. It traces its origins to an ancient Chinese state. 3. Wang. Greater than 93 million people. Wang is a Chinese family name. It's the most common surname in mainland China. 92.88 million people are named Wang. The word Wang literally means king or monarch. The surname is also used in Korea, Vietnam, and Japan. 2. John. Greater than 100 million people. John is another common Chinese surname. It means archer and dates back 4,000 years. In 1990, John was recognized by the Guinness Book of Records. It was listed as the world's most common surname. 1. Li or Li. Greater than 100 million people. Li is the Chinese version, while Li is the Korean one. About 7.9% of the Chinese have this family name. In Korea, it's the 2nd most common last name, after Kim. The Vietnamese name Li is derived from the same Chinese character. Collectively, these surnames make Li number 1. The word itself means plum,